Okay, fight fans, welcome. We're at the Premier Suite in Cannock for Rise of the Fighter 5. With me I've got the promoter, Craig Tipton. Before we go into about the show, Craig, tell everybody a bit about your boxing career, because you've had a really good boxing career.
Yeah, I started boxing when I was about 15, which was rather late really, because I started playing football from an early age. I was doing well at my football. Then I had a bad cruise ship injury, and then I got into boxing when I was about 15, just to get fit before I joined the armed forces. So I went to Cannock ABC, just down the road at St Edward Street. Had a couple of fights there, got the taste for it, and then progressed from there really. And when I come out of the army, I joined Wood ABC. Had about 15-20 amateurs there. And then went to Burntwood Amateur Boxing Club when Mark Elliott brought his gym over from Telford. He was a very successful coach. I had about another 10 for him there, and that's where I won my Midlands title and that there. Yeah. And built a lot of experience, yeah. I was due to turn pro over in 2006, but due to joining the fire service, because that was my dream, I decided to go in the fire service rather than turning pro. So I then had aspirations then to do my coaching and obviously promoting, and that's where we are today, Del, to be honest.
Yeah, your coaching, I mean, you teach PTs, boxing for women and male and females. Tell everybody a little bit about your coaching.
Yeah, obviously I did my coaching about 5 or 6 years ago, because I joined the Gelanin gym, so I'm the head boxing coach up there now, and I've been up there, several years, so I got my qualifications in that. And then I went and did my personal training level 4 as well, and my level 3, strength and conditioning, and I do that as well, which Excellent. Is really good, and I've got about 20-25 clients now, so I've built that up over the last few years, so that's going quite well.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
So here we are now, and Rise of the Fighter 5, you've been promoting for quite a while now. Tell everybody a little bit about Slugfest, but also about your journey to get to where we are now with Rise of the Fighter 5.
Yeah, it's been a big slog, to be perfectly honest with you. We started probably 8-9 years ago. Funny enough, I had a word with Scott about it, and he was like, why don't you go into the promoting side? Why don't you try and do a bit of white collar, but the unlicensed stuff maybe, and progress from there. And I did have a good think about it. On my first show, I think I got about 200 or 300 people in there. Then over the time, it just built up. And over even more time, it got bigger and bigger. And then I did my championship side, which was fighting for obviously belts and stuff, which is more advanced fighters, with some of them turning over pro. I've had 2 or 3 people turn over pro now.
Excellent, yeah.
Who've been on the shows. Then I've had ex-amateurs box on there as well. I've had K1 fighters, MMA fighters, judo fighters, believe it or not. Doing the transition over to boxing, and it's just built up from there. And then Rise of the Fighter, which is the novice show, has just grown probably over the last 3 years, because that's just novices from like 17 years of age up to 55. There's a massive gap in the market, because people these days, they do amateur really young, turn over pro, and between probably 20 and 45, there's nothing for them. So this is ideal for them to tick it off the bucket list really, to have the 10 weeks training, get matched correctly, and have a good fair tear up. That's what people want to see.
Yeah, so everything's nearly ready for today then? And
yeah, we're all ready, yeah. We've got a mixed bag today. We've got a few novices on, and after the interval there's more advanced lads on. Then we've got a massive title fight. We've got Luke Castle, who's the champion. He's fighting a lad from Derby called Kento, who's a bare knuckle boxer as well. Both really good fighters, both bang on 10 stone. Neither of them have lost yet.
Yeah.
So someone's going to go, man. So, so it's going to be a cracker tale. I'm looking forward to it. I wouldn't like to say who's going to win that one. I think it's going to be a close one. But whoever goes for it, I think they get it out on points. I'm going for a points win for one of them. Yeah. I'm not going to say who, because I train one of them.
Well, it's great to be here working with you now, Craig, and let's get it on then.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it, Dale. Pleasure to work with you, man.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay.